Hello, welcome back. My name is Jane. I'm 40 years old. I've been on a 2 year finger detangling journey, and I'm actually in my final month. So I've done 23 months already. So in this video, you'll see me taking down mini twists, which I've had for 3 weeks. You'll see me finger detangling. I'll do a hot oil treatment and then do detangling using the African Pride pre-shampoo. I will then carry on to do a mask and then straighten my hair. So this is what's going to be happening in this video. But going back, I've been natural for well over 15 years at this point. So my decision to go natural was not because of the impact chemicals hair relaxers have on our scalp or the effect it has down the line with the potential to cause cancer, but rather because I have fine thin hair, and when I straighten my hair using a hot comb or a flat iron, I don't like the look, and it's the same look I used to get when I used to do chemical relaxers in my hair. So because I did not like how thin and unhealthy my hair looked, I didn't like the look, that is why I went natural. So when I say I'm going to straighten my hair, I literally mean I will blow dry my hair. I do not tend to go beyond that, because beyond that my hair looks so unhealthy because it's so thin and it's so fine. So over the 15 years, I have trimmed and cut my hair on several occasions. The main reason why I've cut my hair is because I used to have a problem with the crown area where the hair would just cut there. I have since figured out the reason is every time my hair grew long enough, I would then put it on ponytails, which were sometimes tied, maybe more often than I like to admit, and that caused alopecia there. The other reason is that my hair fell was because I was anemic, and I think because I was borderline anemic for a long time, my hair was falling because of that, because it was going untreated. And since I've stopped having tight ponytails and I have been treated for my anemia, I don't have the same issues. I now have a new hair issues, which is hair breakage at the nape, as well as at the very front I have issues with my hair. And at the front is because when I had my child, I had postnatal hair shedding, and it's never fully come back. At the nape area, it's because when I walked away from ponytails, I went into doing water blows, and I would do a hair puff, which is up high. And so when I would pull up the band at the back, it was cutting that. And I also used to do 2 cornrows a lot, and also do this 2 braid, which has caused a lot of tension at the nape area. But now I'm aware of that fact, I will be working towards correcting that. So it's not very obvious on this video, but I'm actually using shea butter to help with the sleep when I'm taking down the twist. So I've had this twist for 3 weeks, and I install my styles myself. Over the last 15 years, I've had maybe 4 or 5 times where somebody else has installed some styles in it, but I have predominantly done my own styling. I'm at the point where I'm pretty confident and comfortable with the way I style my hair, so I'm not bothered if it doesn't look as good as somebody else would wish it to look like. I always keep my hair clean. I always shampoo my hair once a week at a minimum, so I have no issue with on that side, but I style my hair the way I style my hair. So I'm using shea butter to create sleep, to help with unruffling the mini twist. I start with the ends and then work the way, and then I will actually loosen the 2 strands from the twist using my hands and this oil. So I do not do wet detangling unless I'm using the pre-shampoo, the pre-poo from African Pride. That is just how I've come to figure out this is the best way for me. The other thing is that I will have my hair shears, and if there's any knots that I cannot just snip them off. After all the hair is taken out, I will walk into sides, and then I will literally rake through with my fingers to just get all the shed hairs off. I do show, but when I finished taking down my hair and finger detangling, I actually put a hot oil treatment, put my shower cap on, and I went to bed. And then early in the morning, I was actually going to pick my mom up from the airport, and so I wanted to put in the pre-poo before I set off for the airport. To be honest, I usually do not do any overnight treatment. I prefer to do it during the day for an hour and be over with it. And even as I take down my ponytail, I can just see how much my hair has grown. I think on a day-to-day basis, you can get lost in thinking the hair is not growing. What's the use of finger detangling? What's the use of doing all these hot oil free implementer? You wear the mask, but when I look at it, just when I'm taking the ponytail off, I can see my hair has grown. And I'll put a screenshot of a picture when I had crown damage, and the evidence is quite clear, which is another important thing, is to take progress pictures as well. Now, this African pre-poo is really good, but if you have issues with texture, this is very slimy, and I would say stay clear. But I don't mind it, and I find that it helps me get to those tangles that I normally don't get, especially with dry finger detangling, even though I would say dry, I mean with oil, and it helps that. And it also softens my hair. My hair is already soft, but I will take the opportunity to have my hair even softer, and so it does that. And so on this day, I applied it, and then I left it in my hair for almost 2 hours when I went to the airport to pick my mom up. So once the product is in, I rake through with just my fingers, getting more shed hairs out. And as you will see, quite a bit of shed hairs comes out, and over the build-up of shed hairs will cause more tangles. So it is good for me to periodically come back and use a pre-poo and make sure more of the shed hairs are out, because as I said, I've been on a finger detangling journey. I do not get the comment get all my shed hairs out. And as you can see, I was trying to go in different directions just to make sure I'm capturing all the shed hairs. Well, not all of them, most of them, because even after this, I'm sure I still got a lot of shed hairs left in there. But this is shed hair I would not have got out if I just did the detangling with just the oil. And that's what's important for me, is like now and then I will go in and get even more of the shed hairs out. And so I did the other side off camera, but even as I'm going to put the ponytail out, you can see some of the products have been absorbed because my hair has shrunk a little bit compared to how it was when I started this detangling in the morning after I took the head scarf off. And even though my hair has oil already, it's been able to absorb my moisture, and that's an important thing for me. I think we hear a lot, once you put oil in, your hair will not soak up moisture, but actually based on just this clip, I can see my hair will still soak up moisture even though there's already oil on it. So much later in the day, it's time to actually wash these products off my hair, and my scalp is really itchy, really irritated. I'm not used to having products on my scalp for this long. A, I have the oil, and it's a Ayurvedic oil, so it's got powders in it, and B, I've got this pre-poo on it, so my scalp is getting really itchy and irritated, which my scalp does not like at all. And also to add, you can see my hair is also more shrunken at this stage as well, so somehow moisture still gets absorbed by my hair even though there's oil on my hair. So I then have this line middle parting. I don't know what's up, but that's just how my hair falls, and that's an issue because I don't want to get a traction alopecia there. So I'm going to be shampooing my hair. I'm trying out soap nuts, and it did not work for me on this day at all. And so it's either I did not boil it right, or I need to revisit it. I'll give it one more opportunity and see if it works for me. But on this hair day, it just did not work for me. It cleansed the hair, the hair felt cleansed, but in 2 days time I was itchy. I normally can last a whole week without itching. Because I had so much product on my hair, I actually shampooed twice. I not only just do it one time and I'm over with it. After shampoo, I'll do the 3 minutes Aussie deep conditioner, and and I rinse that out, and that will be the end of my washing routine. So I'd actually added peppermint and tea tree to these soap nuts, and that's what was stinging my eyes. And as you can see, my hair was even more shrunker after the first rinse. So yeah. After the second rinse, it was time for my heat protection because I was going to blow dry my hair. I'm exploring how to blow dry my hair without using combs. Yeah, it's been interesting. So just with these 2 braids, as you've seen, I'm using the middle part again, and I'm quite concerned I might get cracked in the piece of the middle. But with my blow dry works best if I start blow drying when my hair is still soaking wet. I don't know if it's because I don't use combs. It just seems to work best this way, and obviously it's going to take more heat, but I use the cold air button on the blow dryer, and that way I'm not using hot air to blow dry my hair, so hopefully I don't get heat damage. So I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube talking about the importance of having straight hair or the benefits of it. And on one side I do agree with it. I think when you have straighter hair, there's less tangles. Obviously there's always the risk of heat damage, and that's why we use heat protectants, as well as making sure the hair is deep conditioned with protein treatments and all that. And I feel like blow drying routine plays a role in a healthy hair lifestyle. I just don't know how it fits in mine though. It's something I want to explore more. And so you can see my hair has this reddish hue, and that reddish hue is actually from about 4 or 5 years of using henna, and that is how much red it's gone. Obviously it would be more redder if I had grey hair, but I do actually like that red hue in my hair, but I've developed a sensitivity to henna. Anyway, after I finished blow drying my hair, I put these 2 braids, and when the elastic band is on, it's quite tight, so I take it off. You can see my nape area is struggling, and that is why I need to rethink my hair goals. So thank you for watching this video, and have a lovely week ahead.